Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In my previous video, I said this. So I know everybody's obsessed with certifications and getting them, and the sad truth is that no, a certification will not necessarily help you get a job in cloud computing. Now, this is not all as clear-cut as I made it sound in this video. There are reasons why you should get a certification in order to get the job. And so in this video, I will do a rebuttal of my previous video that I just released last week. And I will talk about why you should get a certification in order to get a job. Because I don't want this video to be too long, I'm gonna set a timer for 5 minutes starting now. Oh damn, I did it again. Oh, sorry, I disappeared again. Strap in and let's go. All right, so the first reason why you should get a certification for a job is because it's a requirement for the job. Now, of course, a lot of requirements are wish lists, but sometimes it is a hard requirement for companies to ask you to have a certain certification, especially when you are in an internal position and you're trying to move to another internal position. You are already hired, and so everything you have to show is that certification. So sometimes all you need is a certification. The other reason is that it is an always changing tool. So for example, this is what our tool looks like for the cloud. So yeah, so that's what our tool looks like. So with an ever-changing tool like the cloud, employers want to make sure that you have a certification that's up to date and that you know the current stage of the tool and not the tool the way it was 2 or 3 years ago, which is very outdated knowledge for a tool that changes very rapidly like the cloud. One of the common jokes in the cloud is that once you get a certification, you have to take the same certification again because the tool is completely different. Another reason is that certifications expose you to use cases you may not see in real life with either your class, your schoolwork, your personal experience. So that's why certifications are useful. They expose you to more use cases than what you would be used to. Another reason in the same vein as the previous one is that it exposes you to tools you would not usually use. For example, if you're an administrator, you may not use Kubernetes or you may not use Event Grid. Now, another thing that a certification does for an individual is that it makes them more well-rounded. As opposed to only touching and working with tools that they work on regularly, it exposes them to more tools. And the more certifications you have, the more well-rounded you will be with the tools in the cloud. Also, certification is an objective way of measuring your skills in the cloud because everybody takes the same exam, because companies like Microsoft and Google and Amazon put a lot of effort into making sure that the test is fair and everybody has the same access to it. It makes it easy to compare candidates in a binary way as to whether or not they have a certification. And lastly, just do it because it's fun. It's fun to take certifications. It's fun to learn new things. If you are going to be an engineer in the cloud, it is fun to learn all the new things that get released, and even forcing yourself to do it is a fun thing to do. All right, awesome. So I managed to make it under the allotted time, which is pretty awesome. Because we did it under the allotted time, I'm going to be filling in the blank with puppies. We got puppies. We got puppies. Hi. I know puppies are very important in the cloud. Now, if you haven't seen my previous video about why you don't need a cloud certification to get started in cloud computing, I would recommend you go see the video right here. And if you have, thank you very much. And I would recommend you go see the video right here that YouTube thinks is best for you. Toodaloo!